Last season, 19 people gave it their all in the first season of Survivor. After 17 brutal rounds, one claimed the title of sole survivor. This season, 5 of them have returned in an attempt to fix their mistakes. They'll face off against 11 new competitors, some veterans of other reality games. At the end of the game, one will remain to claim the title and the bragging rights that go along with this Survivor New York Season 2.
You know, I've played Survivor before. I feel like I know the game, both socially and strategically. So yeah, hopefully it'll work out.
I'm sorry to win this game. I've played in way too many of these. I feel like this is my time to win. I've never believed in myself as much as I do now that I can do this. I'm the most vengeful, spiteful bitch on wheels here, and if I can hang it until the merge, there will be fireworks.
I'm a huge Survivor fan. I've been watching since season 1. This year, I've just been trying to say yes to a lot of things. I've been taking improv class, and one of the things that they really stress in there is yes and I don't know, if a few people I'm close to have become sick, and I'm just thinking about my life, and what I don't want to do is regret that I didn't do things.
I'm back. I played last season, and I think I played a good game. I may have dropped the ball a little bit at the end, but I'm back for some redemption. And yeah, I'm here to win this time. So hopefully that works out.
Welcome to the game.
Woo!
Yeah. Over the next 2 days, you guys are going to be tested mentally and physically. And it's going to be a really great journey, I think, for every single one of you. To start this game off, we're going to introduce yourselves. Just go down the line, say your name, whatever you want to share with everybody. Start with you.
Dylan. Here to win, make some alliances, meet some people, do the best that I can.
I'm Alex, also here to win.
Coming into the game today, don't know a ton of the people. Know kind of a few of them from the last few games, but we'll feel out when we get the tribes. They're friendly with the people. They can go pretty far today.
I'm Bobby, I'm here to beat both of them.
I'm Ryan, just taking it round by round.
I'm Chantel, and I'm here to have fun.
I think I have a chance at winning. I'm very friendly, outgoing, but I like to have fun, so we'll see how it goes.
I'm Amy, I'm here for all of you guys.
I'm Ben, I'm here for good friends here. I'm Alex, and I'm a really cool guy.
I'm Liza, and I'm here. I've played 2 backyard Survivor games before, and a couple of the people from both of the games are here today. So that kind of throws a curveball in my strategy. I'm not going to be able to be as quiet in the first half of the game as I would like to be, but I'm excited to play with the new people.
I'm Nexa, and I'm here to play.
I think that I'm gonna win this game because I have like a really charming and affable personality, and combine that with good physical skills. I think that I am quite a contestant.
I'm Matt, and I'm super excited.
I'm Darren, I'm here for the $1 million.
Crickets.
I'm Dan, and I'm a complex female character.
I'm Jordan, and I'm kind of have fun meeting.
I'm Mikey, and I'm here with a friend. Hi.
I think I'm gonna win. I don't know if I'm gonna win, but if I do, I think it's because I'm pretty good with people.
Great. Alright, so wouldn't it be Survivor if you guys weren't separated into tribes? This year there will be 3 tribes. And they will be decided at random at first. So what's going to happen is all of you guys are going to draw into this bag, and you will collect a wood chip. On that wood chip, it'll either be blank, or it will have a tribe color, either pink, red, or green. And those 2 become tribe captains, and they will pick the rest of their tribe. One person will be left out, and we'll get to that when it's happened. All right, so let's start by picking out the wood chips. Just hold it in your hand, don't reveal until I tell you to, okay? Red one, just step over to the red beans over there. If you have the green, step over to the green beans. If you have the pink, step over to the pink. Okay, you guys can reveal now. That's pink. And you guys could just close back to me.
Oh, okay.
On the red tribe, which is the Baziko tribe, is Nasa and Amy. On the green tribe, which is Naoki, is Chantal and Dan. And on the pink tribe, which is Nakoa, we have Jameson and Darren. Alright, you guys now have the responsibility to choose the rest of your tribe mates. And we're going to start with Baziko, then Naoki, and then Nakoa. Alright guys, you've had some time to think it over. Baziko, you guys are up first. Who are you guys choosing to be on your tribe?
Mikey?
Alright, Mikey, part of Baziko.
Oh my god, I've never been picked first for something!
Alright, Chantal and Dan from Naoki. Who's going to join your tribe?
We're gonna pick Alex.
Alex to Naoki. Alright, Jameson and Darren. Who's going to Nakoa? Liza to Nakoa. Baziko, who's the next member of your tribe?
Sure.
Dylan, headed to Baziko. Naoki, who's your next tribe member?
Pick Ryan.
Ryan, headed to Naoki. Oh, who's your next tribe member? Oh god. Matt to Nicola. Alright, back to you, Baziko. Baziko, what's your answer?
Yeah, Alex.
Alex, headed to Baziko. Naoki, who's your next member on your tribe?
Can we go with Bobby?
Bobby, headed to Naoki. We have Ben and Jordan, last two to choose from. For Makoa. Makoa, who is it going to be? Okay. Ben is the only person not chosen. But we'll get to that in just a moment. For now, I'm going to hand out your bandanas. Nicole, you guys will always wear pink. Naoki, you guys will always wear green. And Baziko, you guys will always wear red. Now we have one final part to this, and that is for Ben. You have the most powerful decision. You now have seen all three tribes. You get to choose which tribe you want to be a part of now. So you can choose Nakoa, Naoki, or Baziko. Whichever one you think is the best fit for you. Ben chooses Nakoa. Hello, Ben. In a game of numbers, this could put them potentially in the lead. Alright, so your first challenge of this game is going to be for reward. And that reward is you will be receiving an advantage in a future community challenge. That is up for your tribe to decide. It will expire without notice. So in this first challenge, you guys are playing Summer Seed. If you're not familiar with this game, there will be two boards. You'll have to rest both your feet, one on each board, like so. You'll have a rope that is attached to it, and you'll use that rope to help maneuver you and the other 2 members of your tribe who are on this submarine. You guys will have to maneuver through a course. You will go around the 3 blocks that are placed in front of your tribe, and you will go there and back, and then 3 other tribe members are going to hop on and go there and back. 1 person from Beziko and Naoki are going to have to go twice. For reward, which is an advantage in a future immunity challenge. Survivors ready? Go! not. And that will be after I explain the challenge rules. But like I said earlier, it will expire without notice. Alright, you guys can head to your dance.
Yeah, this is like just having my hand.
Let's do a water challenge.
Literally. Oh my god, Marco Polo. That'd be great.
Ultimate chicken.
Being chosen captain, that's not something I wanted to happen. I was actually worried that I was going to be the only captain. And then I'd have to choose between some people that I might not want to have to choose between. So I'm glad that that worked out the way it worked out. What'd you call the tree?
Divvy divvy tree?
Divvy divvy.
I got it in Aruba.
Divvy divvy.
On vacation. You were like, do you want to get a tattoo? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, like bitty bitty, you know, bitty
Did you think of that?
Yeah,
Can I have some options?
So we won the first challenge, thankfully. I was a little bit worried because the other tribes looked a little bit more physical than us. But I think we did a really good job communicating. And I think I'm slowly starting to build alliances quietly because Ben called out Darren and Jordan for talking right after I had been talking with people and he didn't say anything to me. So I think he might have missed it, which is good. And I think we have a lot of hope for the next challenge that we're gonna kind of kick ass again.
Like those inflatable, like,
Noodles?
whacker things, like.
So coming into this, I didn't get picked. I guess, I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know if that puts a target on me as like the weakest person or what, but I got to choose my tribe. So I picked the pink tribe. I think that was the best fit for me. And apparently we did well in the first challenge, so I think I made the right choice as of right now.
Yeah. And just because it starts us on a strong foot, kind of like that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. I think you're
I think
right.
it
They'll
depends
just
on
have
the
to hear the
challenge.
rules.
I think, yeah. Because even if they lose somebody the first time, we still have 6 people. We already have one above them already.
You're right. It's cool watching the other tribes already because we're a little chill right now. We don't have to worry about too much, so it's cool seeing everyone else split up. Yeah, it's cool. I like our tribe. I think it's a good mix.
I don't know, we were getting something. There's these two sisters, and one got to carry the big, like, rotisserie chicken, and the other didn't. And the other one was just throwing a fit about it. Like, I want to carry the chicken! And I don't know, I'm glad that we did as well as we did. Makes me feel confident about us as a team.
Before we just pull like the office
for Jim just...
Yeah, literally.
So I can sort of tell you what the tribe dynamics are. We already have, I think the biggest wildcard here is that Darren has already been throwing out people's names. We were standing around the pool, it was me and Darren here, and everyone was right here, and he just turns to me and just starts like saying we should vote out this person, right? This person. It shocked me that he was doing it, like literally like the distance between me and the camera right now is how far we were. So we're pretty like turned off on him right now. So I think that is where we're leaning if we happen to go to tribal in the near future, but I guess we'll see.
Oh, is that their can?
What?
Are they allowed?
Yeah, we're lucky. We got like the.
Did we get this can because we lost?
I don't know. We got the shade though. Like,
Yeah, we did.
we don't
yeah,
really have
it's
good
true.
sitting spots. That stuff.
Yeah, I like shade. So we lost the challenge, but that's okay because it's just for reward, and everyone loves an underdog. Luckily, after we got back to camp, everyone started looking around for an idol, and I saw something in the tree, and I don't know what it is yet. And it's an idol. So that's good. Man, I was so nervous when I saw it on the tree because it was like tied there, and I tried to pull it and it wouldn't move. I was freaking out. I slipped it out. The rope's still on the tree. Ideally, I'd like to take down the rope so no one finds the evidence, but that's risky. Okay, we'll use the rules. An immunity idol will keep you safe from being voted out of tribal council. You'll discover the idol. Keep the secret till others that you have it. It not be stolen from you. Great. These all seem like the normal rules. Great. The last time it's been 5 in the game. Hopefully this time I'll play it correctly. And this time people don't know I have it. That's good that no one knows I have it. Unless someone saw. I hope they didn't. Didn't look like they did.
to be on, but I can usually see you and me in the three of them going against us.
Yeah, I can see that
I
happening.
think that's probably what's gonna happen. We might, maybe if you, I think you and me should make the lines, definitely. Like I know you say you don't normally work with straight males, but you're fucking cool. Yeah, exactly.
We got each other.
Yeah, exactly. We get along well, and I think I don't know, maybe our best.
So then the question is from there for here, we shouldn't let them go.
Yeah.
I think we're
It's right there.
So I feel like
It looked like it was a receipt, basically.
So I feel like since it was at the stairs, it probably means like it could be for anyone. So it's literally probably. Yeah, no. It's not necessarily anyone's camp.
Right.
No.
So I feel like because I have 4 tall, strong men on my team, I'm 5 feet and a female. I feel like I think I'm at a disadvantage, but I think I could bring a lot more. So we'll see what happens. I mean, obviously I was doing better than one of them in the last challenge, but you never know, we all have our strengths and weaknesses. So we'll see how it goes.
Not official. But I don't know. Because it looked like they were trying to do something, but I wasn't sure what they were doing.
No, it was supposed to rain like a week ago. It was showing rain.
Yeah. So,
But now it's all gone.
I truly believe, like, for teams at least, we wouldn't want to be eliminating the stronger people. If later on it's like, cause it to lose them.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good.
We did a great job.
Yeah, we did.
There's a little bit of adrenaline running. I'm like, oh. I feel pretty confident as far as our group goes. We didn't win, obviously, but we got pretty far, and I think by the time we did the second round, we kind of got like a good groove with one another, which I felt was important. If we do have to go to tribal, it would suck, but I do feel a little bit safe, so I'm hoping that I'm getting cocky, I suppose, but yeah, I'm hoping that that's going to be a good thing.
Oh my god, I have 2 clues. Holy shit. I have 2 idle clues. The clues are very vague. And anywhere where it sounds like they might be, there's nothing. Oh my god, I have 2 clues. There's an owl somewhere. Fuck with it. There's a fucking owl somewhere. Shit. And so maybe somebody found it, but I'm not giving up. I gotta find this shit. I think I'm good. I think I'm taking a big risk that I keep going for the idol, but as a calculated risk, I think my numbers are okay for now.
Yeah. The reward challenge went okay. We weren't last, but we weren't first. But it's only reward, so it's not a huge deal. Right now, we're just kind of wandering. Our heart's not really looking for idols right now. All the places we've been, other groups have been, so there's a chance someone else might have an idol. Some of our groups saw some pretty happy people in the playground earlier today. We'll see.
Alright guys, welcome to your first immunity challenge. Yeah! In this challenge, you guys are playing for safety. For first place, you guys are going to get this guy. And for second place, you guys are going to get this guy. So the first 2 tribes to finish today are going to win immunity. The last place tribe is going to be going to tribal council, where one person will be voted out of this game. So in this challenge, each of you guys has a treasure chest with a lock on it. To begin the challenge, opposing tribe will be using rope to tie up your treasure chest, making it difficult for you guys to open it. So Makoa, you guys are going to be tying up Baziko's treasure chest. Baziko, you're going to tie up Naoki's treasure chest, and Naoki, you're going to tie up Makoa's treasure chest. So you guys will be given 2 minutes to tie up their treasure chest with as many knots as possible. And then after that 2 minutes is up, you'll go back to your treasure chest and untie all the ropes. And you will line up the ropes so I can see that they're completely unknotted. Once they're completely unknotted, you will send one tribe member out to the first cup. Inside that cup is marbles. You will count the marbles. Once you have that number, you'll race back and you'll send out a person to the second cup. They'll count that one. They'll send them back out, and then the final person will come out and count the final cup. Those three numbers are the numbers for your combination lock. It is not in that order, so you will have to figure out what it is. Once you have opened the lock, inside is puzzle pieces. This is the Tower of Hanoi, and you will try to maneuver the complete pyramid from one side to the other, only moving one piece at a time, but a larger piece can never be on top of a smaller piece. So you have all three rungs right there to try and maneuver it from one side to the other. All right, Makola, you guys won an immunity advantage. You guys have 15 seconds to decide whether you'd like to use it right now or not.
Yes.
You guys would like to use it? Okay. All right, Makola, so you guys have used your tribal immunity advantage, and for this challenge, the tribe, which is Naoki, who is going to tie up your chest, will have to start 30 seconds later than everyone else to tie up all the ropes around your chest. Sound fair? Okay. So I'll give you guys a minute to strategize. In this challenge, Makola, you guys have one extra member, and you're going to send somebody out. Just as a reminder, you guys are going to be starting 30 seconds per Makola's advantage in this challenge, okay? For immunity. Survivors ready? Yeah. Go! Start now. One minute left. $15 seconds left. Five seconds left. 3, 2, 1. All right, now go back to your treasure chest and begin untying. Make sure to lay out the ropes completely so I can see that there are no knots in it. One more knot left. Okay, one more knot. Sure. As soon as Cole tells you guys need to go. We're good. We got it?
Okay.
We're good. All right, Chris. Good. You guys are good. Chris, good. Yeah, go. You guys are good. Go, go, go.
Hey, just run with them.
No, you have to count there. Take your time. Don't drop any of the goods. No, stay there.
Come back.
Stay there.
Down there.
No, yeah, count it. Can you count it?
All you gotta do is count. No worries.
Make sure you get the number. Take your time. Then you come back and tell us.
No, there's one broken one. But it still counts as one.
Anything that counts as one.
Is working on their lock.
I mean, I guess it's
Zico is working on their lock. Koa opens their treasure chest. Working on the company. Alright, Naoki, you guys have a day with me at the first Treble Council. You guys
I know. That's why I got nervous. I was like, shit.
Alright? You guys can come back to your camp.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
My one was?
Yeah, he said it was 17.
Unless I miscounted the seconds.
What was it?
I went and I recounted.
I tried like 9 different.
And I got 17.
Do you think there's any-
It doesn't necessarily mean that yours is wrong. Mine was 3 5 cents 1.
Well, not to mention,
matter.
someone else might have gotten it.
Sucks. I'm trying to be really receptive right now and let people tell me where to go. I think the unfortunate thing for me is that Bobby has an idol, and that's probably the person I'd least like to play with out of everyone. But I've made a 3 with him and Ryan, so although they told me to vote unless something like wild happens, but we're not the most happy.
Bobby? Maybe you quit so we don't have to do anything. Oh my God.
So far, our tribe, we have pretty good morale. I think we all get along. We thought we'd be pretty physically imposing, but so far it's been a lot of puzzles, and honestly, we've just struggled. I feel like probably looking at the challenges, I bit it pretty hard on the first challenge, and then this challenge. I did well with the knots for sure, but I should have asserted myself more. I let one of them take over with the running and the counting, which running and counting are probably 2 of my strengths in this game. So I probably should have been more assertive. I think I have a good balance. If that works out, the game's gonna go pretty well, I think. But if not, it could definitely blow in my face right now, and they might just do 4 against 1. Because right now, challenge-wise, I'd say I've shown. I don't think I'm the weakest, but I think I look like the weakest right now.
What else do we have to go by? I don't know.
Right, no, it's so hard.
Why'd you pick Ryan in the first?
I picked Ryan because he's good at challenges, and I knew him, and we talked afterwards, and he's nice. He's like a really nice guy.
He is nice. I like him.
Yeah. I think that he doesn't know how to pitch himself in tribal council, so that's, I mean, I was sort of thinking to the end there, but like, if you want to take someone to the end, he's a good person because he wouldn't know how to swim out of that situation.
It's too early to even think of this.
Yeah,
I think
there's
right
way
now
too
it's
early.
like.
But that's what I was thinking.
I was just thinking what's best for the tribe because I don't want to go back.
For the tribe, right now.
I don't want to go back.
Okay.
I don't know. Challenge was tough. I thought we started off well, but it sort of fell apart, you know? I think we have a good tribe, but we were not working well together. We're not communicating enough. So earlier, I found the idol, and then it was on the tree, and I got it from the tree, but I left this rope there, and then Chantel found this clue that said that the idol was in a place surrounded by grass, and then she was like, oh, it's the tree. And I was like, oh shit. She saw me looking by the tree and there's a rope there. So I told her, before we went there, I told her I had it and she's the only one that knows. I told her it's between her and me. I couldn't keep it a secret anymore. And I guess right now she's my closest ally because she's the only one that knows about the idol. Right now we have to decide who to vote off.
To just get us through without being sent back to be put in a situation. We can't be back here,
no,
so you have to take out the
And I
weakest
will
one.
not put
And
you
then
back
in the
here.
future, then you take out
That's the
stronger
thing. I will
ones.
not
That's
put
how
you
it
back
always
here.
works. I feel like Alex and I are a good team, but I'm not sure where everyone else's heads are at. But I don't know. We'll see.
Like what are your thoughts, I guess? I mean, it's sort of like 2 and 2 coming to me and being like, hey, like let's do this. I don't know who to go.
If we take out Alex or Chantel, the other one is instantly against us.
Right.
If we take out Ryan, we're still in an alliance and they like us.
Right.
I feel pretty confident that I should be safe. It seems like there's a split and they both want me on their side. So I'm trying to figure out the right decision to make right now. Plus, I got the community. I don't. Definitely Team Alex versus Team Ryan, and seems like Dan is going with Ryan, and they're trying to get me to go against Chantel and stuff, but still haven't decided fully yet.
Welcome, Naomi, to the first tribal council. Dan, how does it feel to be here? It feels beyond words, really. Beyond words. It's hard, but fingers crossed. Bobby, how do you feel about this tribe? Because you guys kind of chose this team as a group. So how do you feel overall?
I like our team. I think we're physically set for the challenges and stuff. I think it's even possible, like, if we had the extra 30 seconds to mess with the other teams, we could have beat them.
Chantal, you pulled the green chip. What was some of your decision making? Because you were a part of all 3 members being picked.
I think we both strategized, and we picked Alex. We knew he was a very strong, he would be a very strong asset to the team. And then so on and so forth. We tried to make the same decision. But I think we both did it as a group decision.
First reward challenge, Alex, was pretty bad. Tell me a little bit about what happened there.
I feel like it was just a disaster from the beginning. I think some of it was bad luck. It's not like anyone has any experience doing that before. I think we got a little unlucky with Ryan's shoes. They didn't seem to work. And it was a comedy of errors. It really was. But despite how terrible that was, like, I'm still happy with our tribe. Like, I love everything about our tribe except for our record, which is 0-2.
Ryan, you guys are the only tribe that hasn't won anything yet. How did that last immunity challenge go from your perspective?
There's nothing you can do. We started out strong and then it just didn't work out. I mean, I think we all get along, and it definitely felt shitty that we lost a second one, both from around the fact we had to vote someone off. It's just it's tough, but what can you say?
do you base your vote on?
It based it on like making sure like we can actually win for the next couple of competitions. There's really no point in trying to eliminate like the best players right now, because if we do that, we're gonna end up losing another round and we just get eliminated right after.
You guys talk about strength. So Dan, do you feel like there's anybody that is a possible liability for you guys?
I think that everyone really does have different strengths, and that's part of the beauty of how we picked our team. I do wish that we had picked a puzzle person, but like, how are you going to tell that off the top of your head? I can speak for myself in saying that I'm really well-rounded in challenges, and I always do well. So I'm hoping that on that, people decide to keep me. But beyond that, it really, I mean, it's just about what you value.
Have alliances already formed this early?
I mean, I feel like I like all these guys, and we're sort of one big alliance, and it's sort of us against the other tribes. And the way I see it, at least, is, you know, we just want to make sure we don't come back here, and we just want to make sure we're strong, so that when we do face the other tribes and we end up going up against them, we're ready. So I sort of look at it as one big unit.
On to idols. Chantel, has anyone been looking for idols?
I think we looked in the beginning. We did, as a group, find the clue, and we all read it together. And you know, I mean, I was jumping on people's shoulders, looking in God knows where, just to try and find it. But no luck so far. But we're still trying. We have to keep reminding ourselves. I think that's the biggest thing.
Right. Like before we go to vote, does anyone here have anything that they would like to say? No? Okay, so we'll start the voting process.
Sorry, buddy. Just trying to keep the tribe strong.
Alright, I'll go tally the votes. Alright, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay, I'll read the votes. First vote, Alex. Second vote, Ryan. That's one vote Alex, one vote Ryan. Third vote, Ryan. That's 2 votes Ryan, 1 vote Alex. Fourth vote, and the first person voted out is Ryan. Ryan, you're going to be first.
Good luck, guys.
Alright, hopefully you guys can turn this thing around and finally win something. Good luck. See you at the next challenge. Next time on Survivor New York. The Castaways face a grueling immunity challenge. And one idol is waiting to be found.
Includes, I believe, a immunity idol inside tribal.
Alright, so kind of looking at it, I knew I was going to go. For sure, I was positive. And then when I kind of saw the look on everyone's face, it was very positive. I think honestly, I found it kind of funny because Dan, and I don't necessarily think it was true last time, but like this, you know, when he was saying basically, you guys made the wrong decision, like Dan has to realize that Alex and Chris's sister aren't going to split. They've been pretty solid together. The other guy is an idol, and I knew that. Dan knows that.
but it doesn't matter if realistically they're just going to outstrength Dan. Dan's probably next if I had to guess.